Dreamkingfilmz. We're with Coach Antwan Atwater, Andrew Jackson Tigers. Hey, Coach, man, it's spring 2019. Y'all been going at it for about 3 weeks already. Real quick, Coach, give me your thoughts and let me know about the Andrew Jackson Tigers.
Man, we excited, man. It's another opportunity to lace them up and, kind of hit somebody else from another team. The guys are working hard this spring. They've been putting in the work all season. Some guys did some sports that kind of, improved them on the football field. So we're excited over here on Main Street to kind of lace it up and put a show up in front of other people.
Coach, near miss of the playoffs last year. Real quick, Coach, talk about the work y'all been putting into this offseason to ultimately try to turn that corner this upcoming season, Coach.
I think that was one of the best things, in a bad way that happened to us because it kind of prepared the guys into next season. Kind of made those guys a little bit more hungrier. It kind of made those guys work a little bit harder. And that's exactly what we wanted from those guys, for them to work hard and take nothing for granted. And that's exactly what they did this spring, man. They came in, they busted behinds 100%, so I can't complain about it at all.
Coach, talk about some of the talent the Tigers are going to be working with this upcoming season.
Man, I tell people all the time, man, is we're super young, but we're super talented at the same time. I got 4 seniors this year so far. So for me, a lot of our talent is sophomores, juniors, even freshmen. So we're going to count on those guys. But the big thing about it, we don't have a JV team. So those guys got valuable minutes last year as a varsity, and they kind of helped us with the 4 and 5 season. So, the expectations are a little bit higher, and we're expecting to come out here and, do what we do best.
Coach, talk about the Tigers' defense and give me a name or two of somebody that may be poised to have a breakout season this year.
Oh, man, we got, the defense is young, man, but those guys are hungry. They get after it. We got a kid, his name's Easy Lampkins, plays strong safety, man. He's a sure tackler. He comes downhill. He's got pretty good coverage. I'm looking for him to have a breakout year. We got another kid, I'm pretty sure some people may have heard of him. His name's Matthew Merritt. I think he's going to be a national recruit here, and he just got his first offer yesterday from UAB. He's a kid, man, that I expect him to take the next step and kind of put the city on notice that he's one of the best here in the city. Down on the D-line, man, we got Daquan Sneed. I'm looking for him to have a breakout year. He's gotten stronger in the weight room. He's put on a little bit more size, a little bit more physical. So I'm expecting him in the trenches to kind of move some bodies and get to the quarterback.
Coach Ricky Doug, give me something to him and talk about what he brings to the table.
Oh, man, he brings leadership. He brings speed, man. He got a lot of speed to burn, man. He's a kid. He gets in open field. Good luck catching him. He's a 22-7 guy in the 200. He's moving. He's got really good hands out the backfield. You can line him up at receiver. You can line him up in the backfield. He runs hard, and he's a one cut back, and he gets up the field. And that's what you kind of want as a coach. You want somebody that's back there dancing all day, get the ball and go up the field, get 3-4 yards, hard yards. And he's liable to break you 80 yards as well.
Coach, kind of like the same question for KJ Mahomes. Talk about him real quick.
KJ sneak up on you, man. With his size, you would think that he, run through guys, but he's got really good feet. I think he's got the best feet out of, anybody in our backfield. He's a guy that he makes people miss. He's an athlete. And so with him, getting him back this year, that helped us tremendously because it gave us more depth in the backfield. We got another guy, a young guy named Darnell. Man, this kid is looking to have a breakout year. He's just a freshman, but he runs far. He's got the best vision out of all the backs. So he's going to get some carries tomorrow as well. We're really young, but I expect those guys to carry the load for us.
Coach, how fast can the Tigers offense be this upcoming season?
We can do pretty good. I think every year that I've been here, we've kind of gotten better offensively. My first year, we averaged, I think, about 12 points a game. Last year, we averaged about 24 points a game. So now we're trying to look to build on that. Not necessarily let youth be a reason for us not to be able to put up points. Those guys are coming in, they work hard, they know the system, and that's a plus. We're not have to teach them a new system. They already know the system, they're comfortable in the system, and we're just going to try to move the ball up and down the field, put some points on the board.
Coach, y'all travel to Nassau County tomorrow to take on the Yulee Hornets spring action. What are your thoughts and expectations on that game, Coach? What do you look to find out about your team?
Well, I want to see us compete. First and foremost, I want to see us compete. We're facing a really good Yulee team that's kind of in the same predicament as us. They're young. They got a little excitement behind them. It's a big night. They're retiring down here in Jersey that night. So I'm looking for a big crowd. I'm looking forward to be kind of, rowdy and have a good game. I think it'll be a good competitive game. And, hopefully both teams come out. Every team leaves with no injuries, and we, get to play a good game of football.
Coach, besides Matt Merritt, he a young kid, 2022 kid. But give me a kid or two that may could take that next step and play on Saturday for the Andrew Jackson Tigers, Coach.
Oh, man, we actually got a couple, man. We got a kid that plays linebacker. His name is Jamarcus Gordon. He's about 6 foot, probably about 195, plays linebacker, man. The guy's a thumper. He comes downhill with bad intentions. We got another guy, he was a basketball guy, he's coming out for the first time, named Sean Barnes. He's like glue out there at DB. He's kind of, he's really good with man-to-man coverage. We got another kid, his name is JD Irvin. The kid is long, he's got the best hands on the team in my opinion. The kid catches everything. He's going to line up on both sides of the ball as well, runs good routes. And Jalen Saunier, I'm expecting him to take the next step. He throws a really good ball, he's really accurate, he's a cerebral kid, and he's kind of growing into his own. He's slinging the rock a little bit, so I'm expecting him to kind of, you know, make some good throws and give Matthew and those guys an outside chances. And last but not least, Sakari Brady. He's a guy that's a speedster, man. He gets the ball and he's a home run hitter. You know, so we got a little void. We lost a couple seniors and a couple guys to transfer, so we got voids to fill. And I'm looking for those guys to step up and fill that void.
Coach, speaking of some of those voids, you had 4 guys that signed scholarships yesterday. Coach, real quick, talk about that. Those 4 guys. I believe Andrew Young, Ruben Washington. Who else was it, Coach?
It was Ruben Washington, Trey Beatty, Andrew Young, and John Campbell's going to Florida State. We actually have about 1 or 2 more guys that are still signing. We're just waiting on them to make the test scores. But for me, that was big. I used to tell those guys all the time, and I think there's a spot for everybody to play football at the next level if you really want it. And those guys really want it. They were kind of the staple that we needed to kind of get the program back on the map. Those guys trusted the vision, and they worked hard, so I kind of worked hard. I was sending emails and, you know, getting in contact with coaches, sending their film out, helping with their highlight films. You know, that's the kind of stuff I like to do over here because of the fact is I'm trying to get you to the next level. I'm going to put you in the best position to get you to the next level, to get that education first and foremost. So those guys worked hard, and, you know, now they get to reap the benefits of that and, you know, get to go to school and live out their dreams on Saturdays.
Coach, John Campbell, full academic ride to Florida State. Real quick, Coach, talk about that and how important that is, Coach.
It's very important because you got guys like that, man, that come out here and they bust their behind, and they go and bust their behind in the classroom and they get to reap the benefits. I think that's a very big deal. That's more of a big deal to me than somebody getting a full ride for football, because that means he busted behind the classroom where somebody will spend, you know, $100,000 to pay for 4 years of college for him to go up there and get a free education. Florida State is a very prestigious institution, and I think that's a good job that he, you know, got that scholarship. In which Trey Beatty also had the same scholarship. He just decided he wanted to play football at the next level. So, you know, he kind of wanted to go the Weber route, but I think that's big for those guys. They were 3.7 GPA guys in the classroom, and with the 3.7 GPA, I can find you a school. It's school, somebody to take you with a 3.7 GPA. So I'm kind of happy for those guys, man. They get to go to college and, you know, get that degree and get that education and get into their careers.
Coach, talk about turning the perception around on Main Street. Like you say, 4 kids signed yesterday, some football, some academic scholarships. Talk about turning that perception around and just letting the city know your dreams can live on if you play for the Andrew Jackson Tigers.
Absolutely. Some people, you know, kind of frown on, you know, Jackson and, no, I'm not bringing my kid to Jackson. No, my kid ain't going to Jackson. Jackson's hard. And we're just trying to, you know, turn that perception around. You know, it's not a bad school. It's not a bad program. It just need people to give it a chance. And, you know, once you give it a chance, you know, like I tell the parents, man, just trust me with your kid. You know, I wouldn't do nothing to your kid. I wouldn't do to my own kid. I don't have any kids, but at the same time, you know, I'm going to treat your son like he is my kid. You know, I got 40 kids right now. You know, I kind of make sure they do what they're supposed to do in the classroom. I look after them. They need something. They know they can come ask me. I got it. They got it. And, you know, we're just trying to change perception so that people can understand that we're trying to do what's the best interest for your child. At the end of the day, you know, if that's what we feel like is the best interest for him to go to this school or try to get him in that school, we're going to work our tails off to get him there.
Coach, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to y'all future.
No problem. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Coach.